Hi, my name is Clara and I'm here with one and only Tom Aspinall. Tom, it's really big pleasure to sit here with you. The first thing I want to go and ask you, have you ever had a plan B? Because I think if you have a plan B, that doesn't mean that you believe in plan A.
Plan B for what? For the career?
Yeah.
No, not really, to be honest. No, I just, I started training when I was like, I don't know, like 8, 9 years old. And yeah, I worked other jobs, obviously. But that was always like just to get money for training, basically. So no, not really is the honest answer.
Always this path.
This is it.
Is it harder for you to win a belt or carry it on? Because you can always be scared to, lose it.
Well, I think the heavyweight division is just dangerous at any time. I don't think that if you've got a belt or not, you can still lose to anybody. So just because I've got a belt now doesn't make any difference really. I'm just like, still trying to win, but I'm aware that I can still lose at any time. That's heavyweight MMA. But
what is harder for you then?
Probably keeping it, I would imagine. I don't know. I've only defended it once, so it's still early days, so I can't really say at the moment.
There are two types of champions. Those who want to prove something to others and those who want to prove something to themselves. Which one are you?
To myself.
Always?
Yeah. I'm not really too bothered. I mean, it is nice, of course, to show everybody what you're all about, but I have like a very philosophical way with my martial arts. Like every time I fight, I feel like I learn something more about myself. So I'm trying to like do that above everything else. I think like learn more. I feel like every fight and every fight camp, every time I step in there, I learn something about myself every time. And I like it. That's like part of the reason that it draws me to come back and do it again. I like it.
But it's good to prove to the others too that you...
Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Yeah, like knocking somebody out in front of millions of people is pretty cool, in my opinion. But
what was your favorite knockout?
My favorite knockout ever that I've done?
Yeah.
Probably Pavlovich, I think.
Okay.
Because I took the fight on short notice. I wasn't in shape. Flew across the world, like everything was against me in that fight and I still managed to do it. So I think and at the time Pavlovich was like on a 6-fight first round knockout streak. He was just smashing everybody. So I think the Pavlovich fight for sure. When
you close your eyes and think about Manchester, what do you see? Like what in that city made who you are today?
Oh, everything. I think it's just like an old school place. Like people still have like good morals.
Yeah.
Working class people.
Yeah.
Everybody works hard. People like to party, of course.
Yeah.
People like to, I think people from here, they just like get involved with what they're doing fully. And I think that's important.
Do you think you would be a different person if you maybe grew up in London? Is Manchester like different that much?
It's difficult to say because I was like, I'm not from this, like the city centre. So I think that I didn't have like a city life. It was more of like a small town life. But yeah, I think Manchester people, I think North and South English people are way different anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult to explain if you're not English, but English people know for sure.
Yeah, but I know some stories, so I think I understand. They say all Englishmen are gentlemen. Are you the type of guy who opens the door for a girl? Or you're the type of guy who asks a girl, have she ever been fingered by an MMA fighter?
Bit of both, apparently.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, you know what? Definitely not all English people are gentlemen. That's a lie.
Okay.
That is a lie. But
okay.
No, I'm a hold the door type of person.
And sometimes, if the situation is right,
you got to ask.
You got to ask.
Yep.
Did you get the answer you wanted?
No, you know what? I was actually, so that was with Nina.
Yeah.
Me and Nina, we know each other. She's a cool girl.
Okay.
And we were speaking on the interview about it, about the question.
Okay.
But then when I ask it back to her and they cut it and it just looks like that, it doesn't look good.
So she was prepared.
But if you watch the full 20 minutes, there's a lot of weird questions on there.
I watched.
But then when it's just cut, that question, it doesn't look the best.
It was the interesting one, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
You hold the record for the shortest average fight in UFC history. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. What else can you get done in 2 minutes?
Listen, I get everything done. That's like across the board. In, aggressive, out. That goes for everything.
Okay.
Like explosive aggression.
Okay, nice.
That's it.
It's effective, definitely.
Yeah, it works.
It works.
It works.
Everybody knows that you're a calm guy. But how many beers does it take for you to become the crazy Englishman?
Oh, well, not many these days. You know what? I don't. I used to drink a lot more than I do these days.
Yeah?
I actually don't drink anywhere near as much as I used to. So
if you're gonna go
these days, probably about 3 or 4. 3 or 4? Used to be more like 10 or 11, but now, yeah, 3 or 4.
Okay.
But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm, focused on the task, which is, MMA greatness.
But some celebration?
You never know, but I've been pretty good with not drinking recently. I'm doing good with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it hard?
No.
No.
No, I'm too old. I'm too old for that stuff.
Oh,
I'm too old.
Yeah.
I'm too old.
Best age. But let's talk about Delia, because he became your friend, actually.
Yep.
He's not just sparring partner. When you spar together, who is more aggressive?
Him.
Him?
Yeah.
Oh, we saw some pictures, you know.
Yeah.
You know when.
He's an aggressive guy. He's an aggressive guy, yeah.
I think that's Croatian blood.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah.
You have a really nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
It's a really, it fits
nice
you
gift.
perfectly.
Yeah, it was a lovely gift. Thank you.
You have another one. I think you like it even more.
I like the other one better.
Okay.
I mean, this is all right, but the other one's better.
What do you know about? Do you talk about Delia, about FNC?
I don't know anything about it, to be honest.
No?
No. I just know it's, well, it's not just Croatian, is it? Because this next event's in Slovenia. Yeah,
but it's a European organization.
Yeah, I don't know much, to be honest. I know that Ante's fighting on it, that's it.
You know, I saw you have a gladiator tattoo.
Yeah, I do.
And you know that FNC does events in like arena, the gladiator arena, that you have tattooed too. So if you have time, I'm inviting you to come to Pula in September. And then you can feel the real gladiator vibe.
All right, like it.
You gonna come?
Probably not.
Oh, thanks. Okay. I tried at least. Tom, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
And I hope we see each other again.